Snow globe moments are wrapped in cheer. Love's decorating the Yuletide air in a royal Christmas manor. Hearts enchanted as twinkling lights showcase the wonder and hope in their eyes. The mistletoe's in for a joyous surprise in a royal Christmas.
Mom, you should have asked for help.
Oh, you did a beautiful job with the tree, Katie. I can't believe this is the first year that your father and I will miss Christmas here since we bought the place.
You're only going to be gone a few weeks, although it kind of looks like you're moving out.
That's what I told her.
I know, but it's the first time I'm going to see my new grandbaby. And Chris and Ariel's new house. Do you think we're taking too much?
We aren't taking too much. I have everything I need right here.
Then I guess I'll tell everyone that all the gifts are from me. I never realized how much it takes to be a new grandma at Christmas. Clothes, Christmas gifts, gifts for baby Leo.
Teasing you.
Are you sure I can't drive you to the airport?
Don't be silly. This is your first Christmas in charge of the inn. There is a lot to do.
Well, that reminds me, I've left you a list on the desk in the office.
Dad, sometimes I think you forget I have lived here almost my whole life.
I know that, sweetie, but there are so many extra things to remember at Christmas.
Oh, safe flight.
A little something for you.
Mom, we agreed not to exchange gifts until after you get back.
I know, but I want you to have something special on Christmas Day.
Thank you. You know I'm glad you and Dad get to see Leo's first Christmas, but I think if you don't hurry, he might just leave you behind.
Don't worry. I have our tickets.
Good thinking. Love you.
Love you too.
Looking for this?
Jackson. Hilarious.
I'm sorry, but you're just such an easy target. Now, if you'd been ready, like you're supposed to be, I wouldn't have been able to do that, would I?
Yes, well, I suppose I forgot to ask Muriel to reset my alarm.
You need Muriel to reset your alarm? Come on. Surely you can do that yourself. Come on, really.
Well, of course I can do it, but she's new. It's part of her job description. I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Admirable.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Harold. I'll need something casual to wear today. Jackson and I are going fishing.
Fishing? That's not on your royal calendar. Has the Queen been informed?
Yes, I informed her yesterday.
Yeah. It would certainly be nice if someone would have informed me, considering I am responsible for your schedule.
Don't blame Alexander. I invited him last minute when my client cancelled our meeting, so...
It's fine, Harold. I'll find something else to wear. We'll be gone for most of the day, so why don't you find something else to do?
Something else, sir? I don't understand.
Well, what is it you normally do?
It's Wednesday, sir. I normally tend to you.
Well, pretend it's your day off and go and enjoy whatever it is you do for fun.
Thank you, sir.
your dad's lists? Oh, it's a good one. I think I'll call it, "We aren't sure Katie can handle Christmas at the Fredonia Inn" edition of the list. Don't feel bad. It's your first Christmas in charge. I know, I'm excited.
Surprised you're not nervous. I know your family counts on Christmas to keep the inn going.
Well, I wasn't nervous until you just said that. Thank you.
Sorry. I'll help. You'll do great.
Thank you.
I swear, your life would drive me crazy. You have people around all the time telling you what to do, where to be.
I've been saying this for years. You know, you're the only person who actually treats me like a normal human being.
And you're welcome. But I'm not sure your parents think that's so good.
That's because they don't understand the appeal of normal. Royal is all they know.
You know, I remember when we were kids, I was so jealous that you didn't have to do anything. But now it feels like you just don't get to do anything. You live life under a microscope.
Muriel won't be impressed if you mess up my bed.
Okay, see, that's exactly my point. It's just a bed. And why do you insist on getting the newspaper every day? I mean, don't you know you can get the news on your phone, right?
Now, that's one of the traditions that I do actually enjoy. I far prefer holding onto a physical newspaper or book, you know?
Oh, you're headlining the Starlight. They're reporting that your royal biological clock is ticking.
Do men even have a biological clock?
Oh, apparently you do. And it's royal, whatever that means.
Well, they've certainly said worse.
Just wait, you're gonna hate this.
Go on.
It says here that you are dating Miss Astley.
As in our first-year teacher, Miss Astley.
That's the one, yeah.
I bumped into her the other day and asked her for a coffee and a catch-up.
I see that. The article's got a lovely picture of the two of you. Look at this. Oh, okay. Have a look.
It was not a date. Honestly, this is getting out of hand.
Don't worry about that. You know the press. They'll have you paired up with someone else tomorrow. Well, unless your friend lets them know that Miss Astley was indeed your first crush.
You wouldn't dare.
No, I wouldn't.
I need to get away from here. I've had enough. Yes.
Darling, is something wrong? What do you need to get away from?
Everything, Mother. The palace, the staff, the paparazzi. Fredonia.
You're getting away today. Aren't you and Jackson going fishing?
I mean a proper break, not just a day. I get no privacy around here. Show her today's Starlight.
I've seen it. I think it's sweet.
Really, Mother? Miss Astley.
Darling, no one's going to believe that you and Miss Astley are dating. They know you are just a sweet young prince.
Yeah, a sweet young prince dating a cougar.
Son, you know exactly how to put a stop to all this speculation.
For goodness sake, Mother, not this again.
Well, she's right. If you just find the right girl and settle down.
You're not helping.
Look, I don't feel sorry for you. Every woman in Fredonia would kill to marry you, including Miss Astley.
Who wouldn't love this face?
Seriously, every woman I know wants to be a princess.
My point exactly. I mean, how am I to know if somebody loves me for me or just because they want to be a princess?
Oh, no, don't be silly, darling. Everyone loves you.
Mother, I really would like you and Father to consider letting me go away for a while so I can clear my head and figure out what's next for me.
You know, maybe it is a good idea for you to get away. Get whatever's bothering you out of your system. Perhaps then you'll be ready to settle down.
Really, Mother, I can go.
We'll talk to your father about it later, but if you want your father to agree, I suggest you come up with an actual plan.
So, where do we want to go?
You do know I work, right?
Yes, but don't you do that remote work or whatever it's called? Oh, come on. You don't think my father's actually going to let me go alone, do you?
No. There's no way. Listen, if your dad agrees, you'll be traveling with the Royal Army, and Harold will be leading the charge.
Well, then, we've got the duration of this fishing trip to come up with a convincing alternative.
What I love the most about the holiday.
Good morning, Mr. Norton.
Good morning, Katie. Do you have a minute to join me?
Of course, I always have time for you. Hot off the press. You're gonna love today's crossword. It's a Christmas one.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Don't let Astrid worry you. You're going to do an excellent job running the inn.
Thank you. I appreciate your confidence in me. It's kind of true. They are counting on me. But I'm hoping after this, they'll start considering retirement. I want them to take better care of themselves and let me take care of the inn.
Katie, the Fredonia is in excellent hands with you. It's in your blood. I remember when your parents first bought the inn. I was worried that they would change everything and it wouldn't be as charming, but somehow they made it even better. Christmas just wouldn't be Christmas if my family didn't gather here.
How long have you been coming here?
This will be my 32nd year. When Nora passed, I wasn't sure I would be able to come, but then William said he wanted to bring Susan to propose, and that's when I knew I was meant to come. It's what Nora would have wanted.
I miss her. When I was little, my parents were always busy taking care of everyone else at Christmas. But you and Mrs. Norton always made sure I was included in your family's activities.
You're a part of the family, Katie.
Well, I can't wait to meet Susan.
Yes, you're going to love her. She's a hard worker, just like you. She's finishing up a big project, and so she and William won't be able to make it until Christmas Eve. What's that look for?
I'm just happy you're all gonna be here together at Christmas.
Sorry for interrupting. Gretchen's looking for you. She needs you to finalize the Christmas menu with her.
Ah, of course.
Duty calls.
Now, the grounds around the Fredonia Inn are lovely in the summer, but it's the winter, specifically Christmas time, that I've always dreamt of seeing.
It really is quite lovely.
It is. And they always get snow in the winter, like they do in the films. Here in Fredonia, we get the cold, but never the snow.
I've even looked it up. It's called a white Christmas.
So of all the places in the world to visit, this is where you choose?
Ever since my tutor told me there was a place in America called Fredonia, I've wanted to go. This is finally my chance to experience a real American Christmas, and to do so as a normal person, not a prince.
Jeffrey, I think maybe we should consider it.
Are you all right with Alexander being gone at Christmas?
I'll come home on Christmas Eve. The inn celebrates Christmas for the whole month of December. That way I can have the best of both worlds.
And you'll check in every day?
Of course. What do you think?
That'll be fine. I suppose Harold won't mind the time away.
No. Who's going to believe that I'm just a normal person with Harold ferreting around and dogging my every move?
You want to travel alone? No, that is unacceptable.
No, I won't be alone. Jackson will be with me.
I'll see that the Royal Jet is ready for your trip.
Thank you, Father, but that won't be necessary. We'll fly commercial out of Bulgaria. Right, Jackson?
Oh, of course. Yes. Yes, why fly on the Royal Jets when you can fly a commercial?
We look forward to your visit.
What is it?
You know that last-minute cancellation? I just booked the room. We are officially full for Christmas.
Yay.
You're in luck. Apparently, the Fredonia Inn books up months in advance during the holidays. Who'd have thought it? But they had a cancellation.
Excellent. Well, everything's going according to plan.
Well, there's one problem, though. They only had one room. But it's a suite, so, you know.
Well, one suite ought to suffice, and it'll certainly make us appear more normal.
And normal is what you want. I'm sure we'll blend in.
I'll transfer the money to your account so that you can pay for everything. I'd rather not use my own name, just in case.
I think we'll be safe. William and Harry, the only two princes Americans seem to know.
Well, that's what I'm banking on.
I had 2 of your tuxedos cleaned for the trip. I hope that's enough.
That'll be fine, thank you, Harold.
And I took the liberty of having your riding boots polished.
wait, sorry. You think you're going to be needing riding boots?
Well, better to be safe than sorry.
Okay. You wrote a whole research paper on this place. Did you ever once see anything about English riding?
Let's leave the boots, Harold.
And it's a quaint country inn. It's going to be casual.
Just the one tuxedo?
No. No tuxedos, yeah?
Your Highness, you're leaving in the morning, and I'm still not sure what to pack for you.
Here's an idea.
Yes, Alexander.
What to wear for an American Christmas. Here we are. It says here that Christmas fashion tends towards classic items that make us feel cozy. From holiday sweaters, I presume they mean jumpers, through to flannels in red and green. Oddly specific information about face cloths.
Looks like I'm going shopping.
Thank you, Harold. And please be sure to take care of Jackson as well.
Certainly, sir.
So tell me again why you won't let Harold drive us to the airport?
Because our holiday's officially started, and we're just a couple of normal guys. I'm incognito. Ah, here we are.
We always love having you here. And here are a couple of Gretchen's cookies for your trip home.
Thanks, Katie.
See you all soon. Bye-bye. Okay.
Rich spinach dip.
Astrid, did you clean the room already? I did. Mr. and Mrs. Wooden brought their suitcases down before breakfast, so I figured I'd get a head start. Our next guest should be here any minute. Oh, and I put the welcome bags together.
Astrid, you're amazing.
Be glad you didn't.
Why?
Our new guests are arriving from Europe, so I simply asked Gretchen to consider making them scones to make them feel more at home.
And how did that go over?
She told me their bags would include chocolate chip cookies, just like everyone else. Then she said, if they wanted scones, they should have stayed home.
Sounds like Gretchen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Queen Sophia. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
I expected Alexander's room to be empty. Did you need something, Your Royal Highness? I'm happy to help.
No. I'm just a silly, sentimental mother. Alexander grew up so fast.
That's not silly at all. I think it's sweet. Queen Sophia.
Thank you, Muriel.
You know my name? I've only worked here a couple of weeks.
I know the names of all the staff. You are very important to us. You keep the palace running.
Well, that's the last of it.
Thank you. Oh, gosh, excuse me. There you go. Keep the change. All right, come on.
It's even better than the photos, don't you think?
Yes, it's very nice. But you normally live in a castle at least 5 times this size.
I think it's perfect.
Katie, have you been watching the weather?
Not today. Is something wrong?
Looks like we're in for lots of snow.
Oh, well, just as Christmas should be. If you would just excuse me.
Of course.
Hi, I'm Katie. Welcome to the Fredonia Inn. Lovely sweaters, perfect for the holidays.
Thank you, Katie. I'm...
Katie,
Just
I need you.
one moment, please.
So, how does normal feel? Alexander? Look, for as long as we've been friends, I've never seen anyone ask His Royal Highness to wait for anything.
You're right. It's almost like I'm normal here. She's quite something.
I am so sorry about that. Which one of you is Mr. Reynolds?
Oh, Mr. Reynolds is awfully formal. Please call me Jackson.
And I'm Alex.
Alex. Well, nice to meet the both of you. We are so happy you're staying with us. And I see it's your first visit at the inn.
It is. How did you know?
Well, I've been here since I was a little girl. My parents own the place. And we actually don't get that many international visitors.
This must have been a wonderful place to grow up.
Oh, it was. I definitely appreciate it much more now, though. I hope you brought your warm winter coats. We're about to get some more snow.
Did we?
Yes.
We did.
And how would you like to handle the incidentals?
Oh, but Alex, remember, this is on me. Huh? Oh, can we use the same card I made a reservation with?
Absolutely. Where are your accents from?
Oh, just a very small country in Europe. It's tiny, really, almost microscopic. You won't have heard of it. No one's heard of it, have they?
No one. No.
Traveling through Europe is definitely on the top of my bucket list. Here are your welcome bags. Inside, you'll find a list of activities and some fun things to do in town. But the best part of the bags are definitely Gretchen's cookies. You'll be in room 202. Up the stairs to your right, and I will help you with your bags.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary.
Yes, we don't want any special treatment.
All right, then. Well, enjoy your stay, and feel free to ask me if you need anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd call this a suite. Guess the whole thing's smaller than your closet back home.
Seems to have everything we need.
Okay, but there's only one bed.
Well, I'll sleep here.
What are you talking about? You can't do that to me. You're a prince.
I'm not a prince. I am just plain old everyday Alex whilst I'm here, and I feel like he's the kind of chap who can rough it on a sofa.
Okay. Everyday Alex. But you might want to reconsider wearing that watch. Plain old guys don't wear watches worth more than the average person's annual wages.
Good point.
Oh, that reminds me. Promised your mother I'd let her know we've arrived safely.
Why would she ask you to call?
Oh, I guess she figured you'd forget.
She asked you to spy on me, didn't she?
Maybe.
Have you got reception?
No, actually. What's going on in here?
I'll go downstairs and check.
Yeah, you do that. I'll see if I can get reception from a horizontal position.
Hi.
Hi,
Are you Jackson or Alex?
I'm Alex.
I'm Astrid, Katie's personal assistant.
Nice to meet you.
Cell service isn't great here. And we've had a lot of snow recently, which makes it even worse. You might have better luck outside.
I'll try that. Thank you.
It's the return of Up TV's most uplifting Christmas ever with premiere movies.
Any luck getting reception?
No, I'm afraid not.
There's a clearing about a mile away where we usually get service.
And you're welcome to use our landline, of course.
That's very kind, thank you. But I think I'll try the walk first. I'm calling my mother to let her know we arrived safely. She worries.
I understand, Moms.
It's a nice hike. You and Jackson might enjoy it.
He's sleeping at the moment.
Oh, well, traveling can wear a person out.
It can. And he's doing that remote working at the moment. I believe it's very tiring. So I've told him not to lift a finger whilst we're here away on our holiday. Would you care to join me?
I couldn't possibly leave the inn now. I have a list with a million things to do.
Go, I can manage things here. Fresh air will do you good.
And I'd hate for you to have to send out a search party on my first day.
We wouldn't want that, would we?
So you'll come?
Sure. Why not?
You two grab your jackets and I'll get the snowshoes.
I beg your pardon, snowshoes?
Yes. Oh, don't worry, I'll show you. Just keeps us from sinking into the soft, deep snow.
I'll pop upstairs and grab my jacket. Snowshoes. Marvelous. Jackson.
Is something wrong?
Sorry, did I wake you?
You've been trying to wake me since you walked in here. Tell me what's so important so I can go back to sleep.
Well, seeing as you ask, guess who's going snowshoeing with Katie?
You?
Yes, me. She's taking me somewhere I can get mobile phone reception.
And you woke me for this headline.
Jackson? She's treating me like a normal human being. It's fantastic.
Delightful. Alex, I want to hear all about it when you get back. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah.
I thought I might find you out here. You always come here when you're worried.
Oh, how can you be so calm? Alexander's flight landed hours ago. He should have called by now.
He's fine, Sophia. He and Jackson are busy on their adventure.
But he always answers my calls.
How we doing back there?
I suppose I'm not quite used to the altitude.
We're almost at the clearing.
No rush. Gosh, it's beautiful out here.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? When I was little, we used to go snowshoeing every day in winter. I would have breakfast and then go out till dark.
Sounds like the ideal childhood.
It was. How about you?
Well, my parents are wonderful and very loving, but I suppose you could say my childhood was structured.
Structured. Is that a euphemism for strict?
Yeah, you could say that.
Only child?
How did you guess?
Well, fits the bill. I was lucky enough to have an older brother to break my parents in for me. With him, they were strict yet loving, but by the time they got down to me, they were just loving. Well, here we are. Do you have service?
Yes. One bar.
Oh, that'll do. All right, so I have to get back to work. I will leave you to make your call in private. Can I trust you to get back on your own without me having to call a search party?
I'm sure I can cope. And, well, it's downhill after all, and that should make life easier.
Don't count on it. This is the fun part.
It's him. That's his ringtone. It's Alexander. Oh, Alexander, are you all right?
I'm fine, Mother.
Your flight landed ages ago. I expected you to call by now.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. The reception at the inn isn't terrific.
The phone reception at the inn isn't good. What are we going to do about it?
Mother...
She's in the United States. I don't have any authority there.
Isn't that what diplomatic relations are for?
You think they should be used to get our son phone reception while he's off on his journey of self-discovery?
I'm sorry, darling. Your father refuses to help.
I don't need his help. All I had to do was walk up to this beautiful clearing, and now I have phone reception.
Are you sure that's safe? Are there wild animals? And where's Jackson? Is he with you?
Jackson's right here.
Let me speak with him.
When I say right here, I mean he's also on the phone to his mother.
I suppose it's not necessary I speak with him, but I want you two to stay together at all times. And remember to call every day, or your father will have a fit.
I'm not a child, Mother.
Do you have plenty of money?
I do.
Look, your father wants to speak with you. I love you, darling. Be careful, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I love you too.
Your mother's right. We want you to be safe. But you're there to figure things out. You need to use this time to better understand and appreciate the life you have here at home.
Thank you, Father.
Goodbye, Alexander.
Goodbye.
He's not a little boy anymore.
I know. But sometimes I wish he was.
Remember those nights?
First time snowshoeing?
Is it that obvious?
Your wet backside gave you away.
Katie did try to warn me, but I don't think I listened. I assumed it ought to be easier on the way down.
Looks like you fell on your derriere a couple of times.
3, in actual fact, but who's counting? Are those the same cookies that were in the welcome bags on the way in?
Gretchen makes them fresh every day. If you go into the kitchen and ask really nicely, I bet she'll give you one before she sets them out. Just tell her Mr. Norton sent you.
Thank you, Mr. Norton. I'm Alex, by the way.
Pleasure.
You seem to be very familiar with the way things work around here.
I've been coming for a fair number of years. You know, when my wife Nora passed away earlier this year, Katie's parents shut the inn down for a whole week and flew everyone to Florida for the funeral.
It sounds like they really mean it when they call it the Fredonia family.
They sure do. But look at me rambling on. Go into the kitchen, get Gretchen to fix you up with some cookies. Warm you up a little bit.
What a wonderful smell.
It's my stew. It's a Fredonia favorite. It was my grandmother's recipe that she got from her grandmother.
Well, it smells delicious.
Many have tried to copy it, and none have succeeded.
I don't doubt it. My grandmother used to make stew when I visited her. She told me the secret was to add a little tapioca at the end to make it even richer.
That's one of my secrets, too. Come here, try this.
What is he doing?
Now be careful, it's really hot.
Gosh, that takes me back. Do you know, I haven't tasted anything this fantastic since my grandmother passed away. And are these the famous chocolate chip cookies?
Yes, they are.
Do you have any molten salt?
Yes, I do.
You must try sprinkling some on your biscuits, cookies, when they're fresh out of the oven. Everything all right?
It's just, Gretchen's run the kitchen here for a very long time, and she usually doesn't take kindly to suggestions from guests or anyone, ever.
Forgive me, Gretchen. I didn't mean to overstep the mark.
Oh, don't be silly. Molten salt sounds like a perfect idea. It's delicious. Thanks for the tip.
Anytime.
Now everybody out of my kitchen. I'll bring these out in a minute.
You have an excellent chef on staff there.
Gretchen is one of our greatest assets.
Well, thanks again for the snowshoeing instruction. But if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go and check on Jackson. I hate that he's missing out on all the fun.
Let us know if you need anything.
Gretchen just took some fresh cookies out of the oven.
Oh.
They'll be out shortly.
I'll be ready.
Did you see how he was looking at you? What am I saying? Of course you did.
I think he was looking at us.
No, girl, his eyes were locked on you. I could feel the heat from here.
He was just being friendly.
Okay, well then as friendly as a fire. You know, he might be the perfect man. Handsome, international, confident, friendly.
But I did see how Gretchen warmed up to him. How did he do that?
I have no idea. She even took his advice. Do you remember the time I asked her for ranch to dip my fries in? She told me they were perfect and then gave me the cold shoulder for a week.
I know. Gretchen's run the kitchen for 20 years here, and I've never seen her take advice from anyone. I guess there's just something about Alex. Come on. We got work to do.
Wake up, your royal common man. Your slippers are across the room where you left them. No Muriel today. So, you'll be pleased to know we have reception this morning. Huh? That'll be Mummy checking in, no doubt.
Repeatedly. You've been up for a while.
Oh, no, just a couple of hours. I got an email from work that needs my attention.
Everything all right at the office?
A few issues with the Everton case. Just need to find somewhere quiet later to concentrate and, sort it out.
Can I help in any way?
No. I'm good. Good. Just, you need to make the most of this trip, so you get out there and enjoy yourself.
Well, I was hoping to spend some time with Katie today. Perhaps try and convince her that I'm the sort of chap she liked to get to know better.
You could just tell her you're a prince. That always works.
Very funny. I'll just text Mother and let her know we're all right, and then we can go down for breakfast.
Righty-ho.
Good morning, Mr. Norton.
Morning.
I'd like you to meet Jackson.
Hello. So, Alex tells me you have all the hookups around here.
Well, I do know a thing or two about a thing or two. For breakfast, I recommend the Eggs Benedict. Gretchen makes the best I've ever had.
Sounds great. Yeah, I love Eggs Benedict. Nice to meet you.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Good morning, gentlemen. Loving your festive sweaters again today.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah, good morning.
Well, since it's your first breakfast with us, I'd like to explain. We have coffee, pastries, and cereal over here. And if you would like something hot, Gretchen can make you bacon and eggs or anything else that you'd like.
I think I'd like to try the Eggs Benedict.
Oh, I see that you've spoken with Mr. Norton, huh? They are delicious.
I think I'll go for the same.
Wonderful. What do you have planned today?
Well, I need to find a coffee shop, or at least someplace quiet I can get internet. If I stick around here, this guy will just keep interrupting me and I'll never get any work done.
What do you expect? We're on holiday.
I'll call you a car after breakfast. What do you do, Jackson?
I'm a lawyer.
Ah, interesting. And are you also a lawyer, Alex?
No. Alex here, he was born into the family business.
Oh, you're the family prince.
I beg your pardon? Did you just call me a prince?
No, I didn't mean to offend you. It's just my dad used to call me princess when I was little, and now that I work in the family business, he jokes that one day I will inherit the kingdom and rule over the Fredonia Inn.
Well, that's our Alex, a real prince.
Yes, quite.
Well, it's silly, really, but it still makes me feel good when my dad calls me princess.
Katie?
Well, I will get Gretchen started on your eggs and see what Astrid needs. Always so much to do on the holidays.
Can I help at all?
No, of course not. You're here on vacation. I couldn't ask you to do anything.
Honestly, Jackson's busy working, so I'm at your service.
Well, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. I'll keep it in mind. Enjoy.
You hear that? She thinks I'm sweet. And she likes the idea of being called a princess. Which is perfect.
It's the return of Up TV's most uplifting Christmas ever, with premiere movies.
Oh, no, please, let me take those from you.
No, I wanted to tell Gretchen how much we enjoyed our breakfast.
Okay, but I should warn you, yesterday was unusual. She's not usually that friendly.
Oh, Alex can be quite a charmer.
Well, okay, I'll leave you to it then.
Actually, there was one thing. I wondered if you might join me for another walk this morning. I'm still not getting any mobile phone reception.
I wish I could, but my handyman canceled on me this morning. He was supposed to build a bookshelf as a surprise for my dad, but since he canceled, I guess I have a date with my toolbox this morning.
Wait, Katie. Alex can help you with that. Yeah, no, he's great with his hands.
Oh, well, I have seen his handiwork in the kitchen, but I really couldn't ask you to do that.
I'll gladly help with a
bookcase.
Bookcase. And in return, perhaps you might accompany me for a cup of coffee later on.
Sure. Okay, that's a deal then. I guess I'll go get my toolbox. And Jackson, if you're free later, you should join us for coffee.
Sure.
You will definitely not be free. And what are you thinking? I don't know the first thing about DIY.
Hello. Just follow the instructions.
Easy for you to say. Your dad's in construction. You grew up around this kind of thing.
Listen, you can thank me later. I just got you a date with a princess.
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, you're really a lifesaver. I can't have the guests arrive tomorrow with the room still looking like this.
Yes, of course. Yeah, it's, I rather hope Jackson didn't oversell my abilities on this front.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have taken everything all out at once. I thought once the handyman canceled, I could have just put it together quickly.
Yes, well, I'm happy to help, if I can.
Well, I guess let me know if you need anything else. Thank you.
Right. I'm gonna kill Jackson. Come on, Alex, get it together. You're going to be ruling a country someday. Surely you can manage a bookcase.
Cuddle and snuggle and huddle with you. My wonderland wishes are all coming true. These magical moments just keep on flowing. Your sugar sweet kisses, who could resist this? Mistletoe hanging, carols playing, lights are gleaming, my heart singing. It's a jolly good day. It's a jolly good day. Big deck the hall and Coco's calling, loving this weather, snowed in together. It's a jolly good day. It's a jolly good day to be your baby.
Hi, how's it going in there?
Great. Almost finished, in fact.
Oh, can I see it?
Yes, well, when I say almost finished, I mean it still needs a minor adjustment or two, you know, a tweak, perhaps. And I really would like it to be perfect when I show it to you.
Okay.
Was there something else?
Yes, there was something. I really hate to bother you again, though.
Anything, as long as it doesn't involve millions of screws.
No, not a single screw. Would you mind coming with me into town tomorrow to pick up some extra firewood? Mr. Norton thinks the storm's going to be worse than they're predicting.
Of course. Better to be safe than sorry.
My dad always says that, too. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Well, he sounds like a wise man.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Have you heard from Alexander?
No, I haven't. Why? Did something happen?
How should I know? All I've had is one little text this morning. No other updates. No pictures, no "I love you, Mother."
Darling, he loves you. There's no reason for concern. Just be thankful for any news. I'm sure he and Jackson are just fine.
Well, I hope you're right, since you agreed to let him go.
Did your grandmother teach you how to make bread?
She did. When I was little, I spent every summer in the Bulgarian countryside with her.
Oh, your mother liked to cook too?
I think she used to cook a lot with my grandma before she married my dad. Then things changed.
Oh, why? Your father didn't like her cooking?
That's not quite what I'm saying. We're not really the spend time in the kitchen kind of family. My parents are always working.
Oh, so more like ready-made meals.
You could say that, yes.
What are we listening to? Alex is cooking with Gretchen, and she's asking him questions about his childhood. Sounds like his parents worked really hard to support the family. Maybe he grew up poor, and he's embarrassed to talk about his family with you. There you are. Thanks again for offering to build the bookcase.
Yes, about that. It's not exactly, perfect.
Don't be modest. I want to see it when we get back. Is Jackson joining us?
No, he's already gone to the cafe to work.
I'm sorry he's missing so much of your vacation.
Me too.
You drive.
Me?
Yeah, don't worry. It's not a standard.
Right. You guys drive on the,
Opposite side.
wrong side. Well, of course, I'm used to a manual gearbox, so these American automatics should be... simple.
Payment as promised.
Thank you.
Thanks again for all your help.
My pleasure.
Gretchen added a few extra cookies to the bag when she knew they were for you.
How sweet of her.
I think that is the first time in the history of the Fredonia Inn I've heard anyone refer to Gretchen as sweet. Still trying to figure you out, Alex.
How so?
Well, I guess there's just something about you that draws people to you, even Gretchen.
Even you?
Yes, even me. You know, I have so much to get done before Christmas, and I find myself sitting here having coffee and cookies with you.
Well, I'd say we've earned it.
Yes, we have.
You do seem to put a lot of pressure on yourself.
I'm trying to get my parents to let me run the inn on my own, and they're having a little trouble letting go.
And you're hoping that by demonstrating that you can handle Christmas, they'll believe that you can handle everything.
Exactly. You get everything, don't you?
I mean, if it helps, I could write a letter telling your parents all about the wonderful service that Jackson and I received whilst we were here.
You do that?
Of course.
Well, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, we should probably get going. Come on.
Heads up!
Oh, you wouldn't.
I might.
You just did that.
I did.
Now you're gonna get it. You might not know, but I played 5th grade softball. Okay?
Bring it on. I used to play a bit of cricket myself.
Wait, truce. Oh, no.
Something wrong?
We should really go.
Of course. Do you mind if we pop into the cafe to see if Jackson is still there?
Sure, we gotta hurry though, okay?
Okay.
The DQ sauce in time.
Next time you think about volunteering me to stack firewood, well, don't.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. You don't hear me complaining, and I had to load and unload the truck.
Yeah, speaking of that truck, as your legal counsel, I'd advise you not to drive anymore. You don't even have a license.
Is everything okay?
Yes, we're fine, thank you. Jackson's just a little bit grumpy.
Well, Katie's been telling me how helpful you two have been the last few days.
That's been rather a lot of fun. You don't know where she is by any chance, do you?
Well, I do. She's upstairs, admiring your handiwork with the bookcase.
Right. Be right back. Katie, I could explain.
Gotta admit, you had me fooled. Never heard of tweaking a bookcase. I thought it was gonna be a total disaster.
Well, that's our Alex. Always joking around.
Yes. Had you going there, I suppose.
Really, thank you both for all your help. There's always so much to do, but add on top of that Christmas and now this storm.
Welcome.
I'm just sorry that you don't have guests here to appreciate this fine bookcase.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's a perfect surprise for my dad. He'll love it. Well, got a few more things to do.
How did you do this?
Do what?
The bookcase.
What are you talking about?
Seriously, this is not how I left it. There was a whole pile of screws and other things I don't even know the names of, and the whole thing looked like it was about to collapse, and I did not stack the instructions neatly. I was about to burn them, frankly.
Okay, Alexander, I think you're letting this being normal stuff go to your head. I am not Harold or Muriel. It's not my job to follow you around, cleaning up after you.
Was the journey too long?
Oh, no, it wasn't so bad. It was all right.
Good. Your dad's gonna be so excited to see you.
Yeah, how does he see him? He hasn't been answering my calls.
We haven't had any service because of the snow, but he's doing pretty well considering.
Oh, does Katie have a boyfriend?
She hasn't mentioned one.
You know, it meant the world to us that you all came to Mom's funeral.
We wouldn't have missed it. You guys are like family to us.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex, but those two are definitely more than friends.
Of course, someone as special as Katie had to have a boyfriend.
Come on, let's go upstairs. You don't need to watch any more of this.
When is she getting in again? Later on.
Marvelous.
Come on, let's get something to eat.
Oh, Alex, Jackson, come over here. I want to introduce you to someone. This is my son, William. William, these are my friends, Alex and Jackson.
Your son, William.
Yes, that's what Mr. Norton said. Nice to meet you, William. We've really enjoyed getting to know your father.
Yes, Dad was just telling me about the two of you guys. He said you're from a small country in Europe. I'm actually traveling through Europe regularly, so which country are you from?
Yes, Latvia.
Latvia.
Amazing. Yeah, I've been to those countries. Yeah, where specifically?
Here and there.
Oh, just all around, really, just around.
So I didn't try Eggs Benedict, but I did make your favorite William, eggs over easy on toast.
Thank you.
Oh, sounds like I'm needed in the kitchen. Excuse me. Enjoy your eggs.
Looks like eggs over charcoal.
Well, at least you tried. Why is Katie in the kitchen anyway?
Oh, we got over 2 feet of snow last night, which means we're snowed in. Unfortunately, that means that Gretchen is snowed out.
Wait, sorry, snow, how long for?
Well, it usually takes a few days for county services to clear the small roads like the one up to the inn. But,
Everything going okay in the kitchen?
Yes, everything is under control. Can I make you 2 eggs?
I think I'll stick with the coffee and pastries this morning.
Me too. Katie, may I use the ins and out line? It seems that I need to call home and let my parents know that I won't be home for Christmas.
Unfortunately, everything's out. No internet, no phones. But at least we have power.
That's staying positive, Katie.
Look, I know you two were hoping to fly out tonight, but unless you have a snowplow in your suitcases underneath all those Christmas sweaters you brought, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Afraid not.
You're not going outside, are you?
Yes, I need to call my mother and let her know what's going on. She'll be frantic.
That's not a good idea. She'll have even more to worry about if you get lost in a snowdrift. It's dangerous out there. Look, there's worse places to be snowed in. Why don't you sit down and join me for a bit?
Feels rather quiet around here all of a sudden.
Well, I'm not sure where Astrid is, but Katie's in the kitchen, and William is preparing for the proposal.
Does Katie know about this?
Yeah, apparently she's helping to plan it.
Hardly sounds romantic.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be quite romantic.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling rather hot all of a sudden. I'm going to go upstairs and change.
Oh, Alex, I forgot to ask you. What did Katie think of your handiwork?
How do you mean?
Well, you know, the bookcase. Was she impressed?
That was you.
Yeah, I had to take the whole thing apart and start over, but I think it turned out rather well, don't you?
Yes, it was perfect. Does Katie know that it was you?
Of course not. I knew you wanted to impress her.
Why would you do that for me?
Why wouldn't I? It's obvious she likes you.
Are you okay, Alex?
Yes, just trying to wrap my head around American culture.
Oh, wait. I wanted to see if maybe you could help me get a few boxes from the basement.
Wouldn't you rather William helped you with that?
I asked him, but he's finishing something up.
Oh, I can help you.
Sit tight, Mr. Norton. I'm fairly confident I owe you a favor. After you.
You have been in the basement before, right?
Basement? No. Cellar? No. It'll be an adventure.
There you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. At least you're not frantically pacing around the castle anymore.
You are not funny.
I'm sure Alexander is just fine.
If he was fine, he would have called or texted by now.
I talked to our weather bureau, and they confirmed that the state of New York has been blanketed by snow. And in many places, phones and the internet are absolutely useless. I'm certain that he's tucked away safely at the inn. Where are you going?
To pack. I'm going to the Fredonia Inn to rescue my son.
How long do you think the roads will be closed for?
Probably a few days. Since we're so remote out here, it usually takes a while for the snowplows to get to us. Sorry you're gonna miss Christmas with your family.
I'm sure we'll have a wonderful Christmas here. I just rather hate the idea that my parents are worrying about me. I do wish I could contact them. I'm curious, how did the inn get its name?
It's one of my dad's favorite stories. After my parents purchased the inn, they named it after a small country in Europe that they stumbled upon on their honeymoon, called Fredonia. My dad thought it was magical and wanted to bring some of the magic back here.
What an extraordinary story. Huh, look what I found.
Oh, my dad used to wear that every year when we were kids.
It looks authentic. Do you mind if I try it on?
Knock yourself out. Oh, found it.
Oh, great. Does this mean the same thing here as it does in my country?
Well, I don't know what it means in your country, but here, when two people stand under it, they kiss. I'm sorry. Why did you say you were sorry for kissing me?
Because of William. His father told me he's about to propose.
Not to me. William and I are like brother and sister. He's proposing to his girlfriend who is supposed to fly in tomorrow.
So you guys aren't together?
Then I told her that it would never come to pass. I don't. We have fun.
We found the box.
And the Father Christmas suit.
I can see that, Alex. I didn't think it was possible for you and Jackson to get any more festive than all those Christmas sweaters you wear.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask why none of you are wearing your Christmas jumpers. I mean, we thought that was an American tradition, no?
We thought it was a tradition from your country, kind of like an advent calendar. You wear a different Christmas sweater every day, I guess.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
Something's changed between you two. I'll fill you in later.
Oh, William, what's wrong?
I was hoping I could figure out a way to get Susan here for the Christmas proposal, but I don't see how it's gonna be possible.
Oh. So, wait, sorry, I feel like I'm missing something here. Who is Susan?
Susan is William's girlfriend.
I do wish I could help. Katie was just telling me about your plans.
I've used every connection I have, but the road to the inn is just too remote.
Well, thankfully, they're not predicting any more snow.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help me now.
Everything is messed up. Susan can't get here for the proposal, and Alex and Jackson can't get back to their families. And now there are vacancies at Christmas. There's never been vacancies at Christmas.
It's not your fault. You can't control the weather.
Exactly.
I know, I just feel like I've let everybody down.
Look, let's make the best of the situation. It's Christmas.
Yes, and I just helped Gretchen unload a large food delivery, so at least we won't go hungry.
We'll be fine as long as Katie promises not to cook.
William.
I have an idea. We could do what my family did for Christmas. We didn't have much money, so everyone came up with an activity for all of us to do together.
That sounds splendid.
That's what a marvelous idea.
I love it. Well, let's all come up with a few ideas, and we'll share them at dinner.
Great.
Now, the castle can take care of itself while we're gone. I want you two to enjoy Christmas with your families.
You'd better listen. I may be king of Fredonia, but my wife is in charge of the castle.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay, so I figured I couldn't kill anyone with sandwiches. So dig in.
Nice. Great.
That's good.
All right. Yeah. I hope everyone had time to think of some good ideas.
Why don't you kick us off?
Sure. So I'm gonna go a little old school with my idea. When we were growing up, we always used to string popcorn and cranberries for the treat.
Oh.
In fact, I'm not really sure why we stopped.
We used to do that too. We would always share stories while we were stringing.
That's exactly why I thought it would be a good idea. Okay, who's next?
Okay, I'll go. Don't judge. This is gonna make me sound like a little kid. I used to read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas every Christmas Eve. Maybe we could read it together?
I love that story. Although where we come from, it's called A Visit from St. Nick. Do you have a copy with you?
Of course.
How about you, William?
Well, I remember some epic cookie decorating contests here back when we were kids.
Yes. Those are the best. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm still reigning champion.
It's only because we haven't competed in years.
Still champion. What about you, Alex?
Well, this is both of our idea. Stand by.
Oh, surprise.
Could be.
Oh, this looks lovely. What did you put in here?
Those guys. Yeah. All right, so we'd like you all to wear Christmas jumpers with us. Oh. And don't worry, there's plenty for everyone's.
Don't laugh until you've tried it, William. It's hard not to feel festive in one of these guys. I picked this one out especially for you.
Oh.
Nice.
Very nice. Well, I guess that leaves you, Mr. Norton.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Well, mine is already happening. I know we're missing a few people, but there's nothing I can think of that's better than spending Christmas at the Fredonia Inn, surrounded by the people I love the most.
And that's the best one of all. To Christmas traditions, old and new.
Cheers.
Cheers. So hold on. How did you figure out that Katie and William aren't dating?
Funny story, actually. So after we accidentally kissed in the cellar, we each felt bad about the other's relationship.
Wait, hold on, sorry. There's a lot to unpack with what you just said. You two accidentally kissed in the cellar.
We did, and it was great. But then I was worried about her and William, and that's when she told me that they're just friends.
Oh. But then why was Katie worried? No, I mean, you just got too much royal baggage, that's all.
Yes, well, it's that royal baggage that makes me afraid to tell her the truth about who I am.
Look, she's going to find out. You need to tell her sooner rather than later. Oh, you really have evolved. You're setting your own alarm? Muriel will be out of the job.
Very funny. Night, Jackson.
Good night, Alex.
Gretchen? How on earth did you get here? Alex. Did you make all those pastries?
I did. And now I'm making cookies for the decorating contest.
Wow. You must have been up for hours.
I really wanted to get everything ready before you came down, but I couldn't seem to find the coffee.
Let me do that. I might be terrible at eggs, but coffee I can handle.
Well. What would your mother think if she saw you now? Alexander, the printer.
Oh.
The printer.
Alex, you didn't tell me your family had a printing business.
Well, you've just been so incredibly busy and, Jackson.
Yes?
Why don't you make the coffee?
Certainly, yep. No trouble.
I have a lot less to do because of you, but I guess I could get started on a few things. I'll catch up with you two later.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you.
Okay, you know that was your chance to tell her, right?
I think I need to tell her alone.
For those of you who are new to this, there is only one first place ribbon, and Mr. Norton has kindly agreed to be our judge.
I'm gonna stay out here while you decorate, since I'm related to one of the participants.
Remember, I'm also like a daughter to you.
My point exactly. No influencing the judge. Now, I'll give you all 30 minutes. Go.
Okay. Oh, no.
This one.
Oops.
Hey.
Well, I gotta fix that now.
Time's up. Astrid, will you and only you bring the cookies out for me to judge?
Wow, my dad is taking this really seriously.
Well, it is very serious. Some people have a title to defend.
Well, that was fast.
It was an easy decision. And the winner is this perfectly decorated cookie.
Hey, that's mine.
Well, then this is for you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Maybe you two should have focused on your own cookies instead of each other's.
Nice job, Alex.
Thank you.
I'm having a great time.
Well, me too. It's great company.
Would you all mind clearing the table? Dinner's almost ready in here.
Of course. You need an extra hand in the kitchen?
It's all under control.
Okay.
It's all under control.
What the?
Is that the snowplow?
It can't be.
Jackson, where's Alexander? Is he okay? Is he safe?
He's fine, Queen Sophia. He's in the kitchen.
So, who's hungry? Father. Father. What? I mean, how did you get here? The roads were all closed. I tried to call, but we haven't got any reception.
Well, you didn't try very hard. The first snowplow driver we came across was willing to clear the road for us.
For a very large sum of money.
There is no price too great to spend Christmas with our son. Alexander, why are you wearing an apron? And that ridiculous jumper? Jackson, why is my son wearing an apron?
He's been cooking Christmas Eve dinner for all of us.
I'll explain everything, Mother, I promise. I think we'd better talk.
What I love the most about the...
Katie, please let me explain.
Your mother is a queen, and so that makes you, a prince?
Yes. I'm Prince Alexander from a small European country called Fredonia.
Fredonia. Fredonia. Is this some kind of prank?
No, of course not. I've wanted to come to this inn ever since I found out there was a place in America with the same name.
So why lie about who you are? You're a prince, not a printer.
I know. Do you know, all of my life I've been catered to by my parents and my butler and everybody else. I didn't say anything because I wanted to come here to try and experience what it is to be a normal person. Katie, I never lied about who I am. Just what I do. And I promise that you do know the real me. These last few days, this is the first time since I was a child visiting my grandmother that I feel like I've had the opportunity to be me and not some prince that everybody expects me to be.
I don't know what to say. Alex, Alexander, or do I call you Prince Alex?
Just Alex. Meet my parents and have dinner. If you don't want to pursue anything after that, I'll quite understand. But don't miss out on your Christmas because of me. You've worked so hard for it.
We did do a beautiful job. I mean, the spread is...
Katie, Jackson has told my husband and I that you are very special, and you've captured our son's heart.
Well, to be honest, a man named Alex, he captured my heart.
Let's all celebrate and enjoy this feast that our son, Alex, has prepared.
And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
That was the perfect end to Christmas Eve.
I don't suppose you have an extra room for us to stay in?
As a matter of fact, we have plenty of rooms. By the way, do you know where William went?
Yes, he borrowed your truck to go and pick up Susan at the airport. Just getting a text. It's William. They're engaged.
Gretchen, what are you doing here?
When I saw the roads were cleared, I came to make sure y'all hadn't starved. Who are you?
I was looking for you. Everything all right?
I was just thinking about how well everything turned out. You know, your parents are pretty amazing.
We're both very lucky to have such wonderful parents. What do you have there?
Oh, it's just something my mom left me to open on Christmas Day.
Well, it's past midnight. You should open it. Katie Miller, proprietor.
I guess this Christmas really wasn't a test. They believed in me.
Of course they do. together, it doesn't matter. In either place, you'll be the Princess of Fredonia.
If my heart had a Christmas list, right at the top's where you
Welcome home,
be.
sir. Thank you, Harold.
This December's as good as it gets. Merry Christmas to me. Every moment is enchanted and charmed like
Welcome to Fredonia.
My parents were right. Fredonia really is a magical place.
Christmas to me, I feel like a princess, queen of the ball, dancing on clouds as a snowflake